Welcome everybody, we're about to start the housing hike. This is casually touring people's homes, just seeing what they've been up to. Right now, we just finished up with our live luxury showdown build contest using Witches Festival furnishings, but now we're going to go and look at some casual houses, just kind of seeing what people have been up to. We'll see a big variety of just kind of what people do with their homes in ESO. So Elder Scrolls Online has a really robust housing editor, tons of furnishings that you can decorate with, tons of homes. We're going to go look at some of those this evening. Try to get those creative juices flowing, think about what you can do in your home. So steal ideas if you like something, if somebody did something creative, if you like the look of it, if their technique is good. Feel welcome to incorporate some of the things that you see on the housing hike into your own home. Always looking for some good things that you can make. Okay, we're going to start here. Woobin has kindly allowed me to come to the Guild Hall of Divine Design Alliance. So let's see what Woobin, the guild leader of Divine Design Alliance, huge housing guild on PCNA, see the fun things that Woobin has done with this. So I imagine that there's been maybe a few things inspired by other guild members too. I say with a guild hall, you're going to have a lot of functional pieces, so you'd expect to have like crafting stations, target skeletons, and things like that. So I see Woobin has added a fun alchemy station, alcove over here. Using these different flooring effects, what you can do with some of these flatter pieces is kind of stack them on top of each other so that you get these sorts of different effects. Like this is pretty cool. This is just some of those crystals are very two-dimensional, but it looks pretty cool with this enchanting station here. Everybody likes the DDA Guild Hall. Oh, we have a blacksmithing station here. I just love how every single one of these stations has this really kind of like extra creative room for it. So we don't just have a blacksmithing station that's been plunked down. We have it dressed up a little bit, so you can super tell that this is a blacksmithing station. Looks like we have a dark elf bed of coals coming down here. These come from the Kragan home. You can steal that from Kragan home. Buy Kragan home for 69k, effectively get a free house. And using orcish braziers, get this really bright effect, and using this pork guar. Really cool. Look, Jiggerwolf says great fire pit. It has just like a creative design everywhere I turn. Here's a cooking fire with shivering cheese and resplendent sweet roll. Lucky dog. Resplendent sweet roll. Very rare from Crown crates. So yeah, every one of these is dressed up a little bit so you can tell more about what it is. Even with like the Gold Coast keg here next to the cooking fire. Okay, here we have a woodworking station. See that we have good clothing and outfit station together, kind of going with the style design. We have some clothes up here, a bit vain. Have some mirrors, more mirrors, dyes, and colored cloth. So we can really tell that this is going to be like an outfit station or a clothing station here. So it helps putting things together like this. So it's really easy for your guild members to tell where the stations are. So it's not just like looking for the crafting station, looking for the clothing station. It's like, oh yeah, of course the clothing station is going to be next to all the bright, colorful cloth material. Ovichi says, everything in the guild hall was repurposed to amazing creative effect, and Woobs placed it all freehand because he's cool. Yeah, I can see a lot of love went into this. Big old Malakoth statue. Oh, with the Munda stones. Now, this is what you can usually find with the Guild Hall is a lot of great useful items. Seems like either Woobin did this himself or had guild members chip in. Okay. Cry Havoc needs me to do his home next. I'll do his home next. We have the Munda Stones. Come get your trial DPS in. I see we have a bit of a preview area. So Woobin has already placed the luxury furnishings for this week for guild members to look at. Making a really cool platform using these overturned Cold Harbor boulders. They're really big, really dark. Wait. Demon Chicken, what happens if I open this with you on top of it? Chicken ain't phased. He'll flap at me, though. Okay, continue to look around. DDA Guild Hall. Okay, this is a pretty big area. Let me see if there's anything done here. Okay, thankfully he closed off the rest of us. Oh, jewelry crafting with some of the figurines that you can make from jewelry crafting. So again, you can kind of tell what this place is supposed to be. I do like this sunk-in archway. It's just tall enough for a player to go under without using the entirety of it. Greeted by a big orc head. Oh wow, there's a lot going on here. Oh, I think I see what Woobin has done here. So this is kind of like a display area for a lot of the craftable furnishings in the game. Yeah, so we have like one of each pillow, so it's kind of grouped up so guild members can come here and get some thinking going about what furnishings might look good in their home, wherever they might be. So like a department store, yeah. Kind of has that feel, so you can come and look and see, like, okay, here are all the mirrors in the game and that you can craft, or all the pillows in the game that you can craft. So a good display area. You get into the crafting cost of all these sorts of things, it gets kind of high though. See all the braziers in the game. Even all the craftable fabricate trees. Okay, there's going to be more. I want to see more of this. Okay, we have. I do like seeing these. I can craft at this point. I mean, I know Woobin has been learning all the furnishing plans. I thankfully learned all the furnishing plans. Though, come Monday, I'm going to be 75 short of knowing them all. So 75 new furnishing plans going into Murkmire. Tons of Argonian furnishings. I really do like this setup, so you can come here and maybe just get a sense of what you can use in your home. It's actually viable. Tons of beds, vases. A lot of these have like unique shapes to them, so maybe one will work just perfect to make nostrils on your monster build or something like that. So I do like being able to see all these out like this. Very useful. Okay. Scott says up here on the wall. Okay, something up back here too. Have a nice created Alinor structure. Oh, I see again displaying a lot of these Alinor furnishings. Even some of these expensive scrimshaw and jewelry sketch pieces. These are actually... See, I haven't even like bothered to make some of these before because I thought the crafting costs were too high. But hey, these are like a bit bigger than I thought. Maybe these would make good monster teeth. Use them creatively. Display cases and other Alinor furnishings that you can make. As far as seeing a lot of what's going on. Eleanor bedroom pieces. So a very functional guild hall. So, but creatively done too. So you have crafting stations, Mundastones, target skeletons, and then you also have tons of furnishings on display so that people can come and look at stuff and kind of see maybe what they want to do. Very well done. A lot of bookshelves. Forced women to craft for 7 hours straight. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's a big craftable bazaar. It's really fun. See, we even have a library. Jay, go to the Transmute Island. Oh no, where is it? I missed it. Was that? It must have been at the beginning. Oh yeah, Transmute Station. Oh, that's over here. Ooh, am I gonna fall? Or can I walk? Faith walk it. Faith walk it. Faith walk it. Okay, good. They placed those just right. Good job, moving. Oh my god. Oh, this is fun. Shale with cheese. Affecting the gravity. Do I dare jump in here? I do like the cat surfing on the book. Wee. This is fun. Come use the transmute station. I need to use my crystals up. Okay. Really cool. Love it. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, next up, I need to go to Cry Havoc's home. We'll get back to Wubin's erstwhile sanctuary after I get to Cry Havoc's home. Okay, we'll go to... Okay, we're moving on with Housing Hike. Thanks, Wubin, for showing off your DDA Guild Hall. They're really fun. So fun. Okay, next we'll go to Cry Havoc's Flaming Nyx Deluxe Garret. Now for something completely different. Housing Hike just doesn't really have a theme to it. It's just seeing different things that people have done. People have lots of different takes, lots of different preferences on what they do with their homes. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Okay, Cry Havoc calls this a Frankenstein lab. Look around, flip the switch when you're ready to see things come to life. Ooh, it's animated. Oh, Cry Havoc's here. Ooh, I do want to look around first, though. A lot of cool jars. Dead stuff. Rugs everywhere. Ooh, we have gruesome Frankenstein monster here. Oh, this is really creepy. Just bones everywhere. Okay, Cry Havoc is here. And they used essential housing tools to add some sort of an animation. I don't know what to expect. Ooh, I like these necromancer spires in the back with the embedded skulls. Adds to the tension here a bit. Okay, I'm gonna flip the control panel. Here we go. Ooh, we even have some lights. Ooh, lightning down there. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Flipping the switch. Oh my gosh. Like the lights are blinking. Oh. It's alive. It's alive. That's too funny. I always thought Nuzuma might have a sinister backstory. You see that? Oh, reset it. No, she's back to her normal self. And do this again. Work. Breathe. Come alive. It's alive. It's too fun. Weightless machine. Now she'll buy your stuff. Programmed that way. Built that way. Too fun. Thank you, Cry Havoc. That's great. I like the flickering lights and the replacement. So that's something that you can do with essential housing tools. Okay, next off, going to Cry Havoc's Observatory Prior. I think he has something here too. Gosh, that's such a cool build. Yeah, that's fun. Zephy Swings is really cool, Cry Havoc. Yeah, you can do a lot with essential housing tools. That's from Cardinal05. Great add-on maker. You can do a lot with it. I haven't really tinkered with it too much. Need to. Can do all sorts of fun stuff with it. Though with something like that, you have to have the owner of the home there to actually make it work, so that's why they had to be there for me to throw the switch. Let's see, Eru Bathriel says, come see my home. I believe I was going to see your home tomorrow during I'm doing another housing hike tomorrow that is just going to be for members of Housing Finance Builders. All the homes are, that everybody's welcome to watch it. So, I think I'm watching your home tomorrow, unless you want me to do it today. Okay, and here we have Cry Havoc's Observatory Prior. 700 items here, gosh. Really using these cobwebs to good effect with the Mephala statue. Let's see. Oh, Cry Havoc says, okay, there are some animations in here. I'll have to go explore. Spider eggs everywhere. Looks like a dress. It's like a spider web dress. It's kind of cool. I can see a lot of... it doesn't look like I'm really intended to go up there, but I can see a lot of furnishings scattered about. Well, maybe I can get up there on the second floor in a bit. Oh, no, there's a platform up here. Cool. Okay, so we have a library. Oh, I love this book placement. Kind of coming together over the creepy table. Might be cursed. Using different pages and books together. It's a fun effect. And using a lot of Cold Harbor and bookshelves here. I think she says Mephala has a fab frock. It looks nice, doesn't it? Cry Havoc says that they have all the readable books here in the game except one. Wow. It's a lot. Need some Hermaeus Mora action going on here. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of books. I didn't realize that there were so many. Quite a library. I like how you can walk on it. So many books. I mean, that's a lot of what Elder Scrolls is about. Emphasis on the scrolls. So many books. I'm gonna fall, aren't I? Okay, at what point do I fall here? Must have been hard to make this path. Just perfectly. What point do I fall? Okay, there we go. He's using this Skull Thrones. Hey, they're cheap. I mean, didn't skimp out on a lot of other stuff, but yeah, these look nice too. Okay, we have Vermina here. We have a bed. Okay, supposedly... Okay, well, this seems like a good place to sleep, so I'm gonna type sleep here. Cry Havoc said that he's the essential housing tools from Cardinal for the path as well. Oh no! So if you... It didn't work for me. It didn't work for me, but it worked for him. So he set a trap here. Let me come back up. So he did the sleep emote, and that's the trigger here in the Essential Housing Tools to make the floor disappear so that you die. That's too fun. Go look at it again. Ah, I can fall. I think I'm gonna do it for me again. So peaceful here. Oh no! Why doesn't he fall? He must be pointing back to the entrance. That's too funny. Tahoe says, knowledge will take you places, apparently to the grave. Join some other. I like how there's a big crack in the floor. Very fun. Thank you very much, Cry Havoc. Okay. Asking them if there's anything I missed. Yeah, very cool trap. Oh, it actually does have more insight. Okay, it has even more inside, more spidery goodness. Kind of creepy. Instead of having like a banker with all the chests, we have the soul shrimp and then corpses guarding the chests. It's kind of funny. I do like these glowing shrubs. Getting a really good effect with those boulders in that portal. Maybe if you have a Witches Festival theme or torture theme, maybe take some notes from this. Gosh, a lot going on. Kind of reminds me of like the Dark Anchor dropping a little bit. Feels a bit like that. So my scamps. Benkins and Daedrats on display. Oh, we even have the Bone Dragon all suspended up on chains. Oh, that's kind of... I got trapped there. Okay, there is another layer down below. Go head down there. A lot to see here, Cry Havoc. Good job with it. Seems like Cry Havoc really digging the death theme, or just really committed to it. I do like it.
You know where I'm from, warriors wield swords made of pure math. Kinda puts those crude metal weapons into perspective, eh?
Okay, the Obscure, always a fun finishing. Ooh, go through these webs. Okay, got through. Ooh, more glowing shrubs. It's all driven everywhere, preparing bodies and body parts. Ugh. It's a bit grim. Alright, where's my... Because I have a new costume on, I need to get rid of it. There we go. Oh, no. Thought something was missing. Okay, how do I get out to... Room. Great torture room. It's gruesome. Shallow really liked your use of the chains. Okay, so somewhere... Okay, here's the landing. The bottom part. Ooh, nice use of these crystals and these Daedric fences. Walk through and nope, nothing happens to me. Pass through to the other side. Take a seat. Really cool, kind of undead Daedric build. Great work, Cry Havoc. Okay, thank you very much. Alright, we'll go on to our next home in our housing hike. We'll just kind of go through the list here. Go to Ice Seeker's Barbed Hook private room. Ice Seeker has been kind of displaying a lot of the smaller homes each week here on the housing hike for me. It's been really cool seeing Ice Seeker's cool designs. Oh yeah, Ice Seeker sent me some information. So we looked at all of Ice Seeker's smaller homes. This is that Barbed Hook private room. It can have 100 items in it, so a bit more than the others. But Ice Seeker kind of has set this up as a way to continue to introduce newer players to housing. So it's kind of how he has this set up. So Seeker says that the wood color and the furnishings were selected to complement the wood on the walls for a warm tone that they think a bakery should have. So this is a bakery build. Seeker says a majority of these furnishings were and can be crafted. And the merchant working with the dough and using a mixer. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so we do have a nice bakery. I'm kind of playing it straight here. So we have bakery with wares on display. I actually really dig the simplicity of a build like this, where it's a lot more practical, functional, a bit more slice of life like. I see Seeker use pearls to make this big glob of dough. That's fun. And using a sigil of Stendar for the mixer for the dough. That's a cool effect. Nuzi is making dough. Yes. I think she might have let it rise a bit too much. Looks like it has a lot of air and you punch it down. Bread and bakery everywhere, flour sacks. And hey, even some places for some guests to come and maybe nibble on some of the baked goods. I like the candles and the sweet rolls. Almost can't tell if that's a centerpiece or if I'm supposed to eat it or not. Maybe just take a nibble just in case. Might just be made out of wax. Very nice. Okay, thank you very much, Ice Seeker. Really appreciate that bakery. It looks splendid. Might put on a few pounds here. Really fun. So that's kind of the build. Oh, I didn't look at all these bowls and jars down here. Yeah, that can do. Okay, next home on our housing hike. is Killer Bunny's Flaming Nix Deluxe. Continuing along, casually touring people's houses, getting some inspiration from what they've done, or, you know, just seeing what they've been up to, how they decorate their home. You know, we can do a lot with housing and ESO, so what have people done with it? Just a few homes left. It's been fun. Witches Festival is going on right now. Tons of new furnishings you can get. Merkmar coming out soon. 75 new crafted furnishings, plus achievement furnishings, plus unique furnishings. A lot going on here. Oh, okay, so here we are in Killer Bunny's Flaming Nix. Fun area. Okay, what do we have going on here? We have like a cooking area, or I think, let's see. We have wood for the fire, as well as something to cook with it. Maybe just heat up some grains. Maybe this would be like corn. Maybe fry up some popcorn on an open flame. That could be fun. Do you have a nice little library? I do like these scrolled cabinets from the Honolulu style. You can stick some scrolls in each of these little cubbies. It's a really cool effect, I think. Making good use of those scrolls. Hiding the chest under the bed. Being a little protective of that. These little elements. I always like those. Random fox. Looking good. Mo. I'm the better Mo. That's right. Really fun. Garret. Okay, on to the next home. Killer Bunny also allowed me to go to their Lynchel Grand Manor. Actually said they had lots of homes, but it's limited it to 2. So it's cozy. Yeah, it's a nice looking room. Oh, Cry Havoc said about Nuzuma making the dough. She makes dough. Remember how she was made? Oh, I see. Oh yeah, that's kind of funny. Cry Havoc. Using Frankenstein parts to make the merchant appear out of nothing. I like how people are getting more and more comfortable with essential housing tools and animations. Now, eventually they might be able to do some of that with the base game. Maybe. I mean, they're taking housing like one step at a time. They needed to do a lot more with it still, but you know, even with Merkmar in just a couple days, you're going to get a grouping tool. How great is that? And undo and redo function. That'll be good. Okay, so we have a swampy area in Killer Bunny's Lynchel Grand Manor. I really like the repurposing of this. So instead of just having like a nice bright garden, you have like a really dark swamp here. Ooh, I wonder if Killer Bunny got these mushrooms before today, or if they just... I see a lot of witchy type items. These are the sorts of mushrooms and, you know, witch totems and whatnot that you can get from the plunder skulls right now, that you can make a swampy area like this, kind of a darker area. Big, creepy dark trees. Yeah, I recognize a lot of these. My guess is that a lot of them came from the plunder skulls already that Killer Bunny has been adding to it. Oh, I see it. So they're rug poking through the water. Might be a shorter person that lives there. They crawl on a couple of books before they can get in the tub. There we go. There we go. Good soak in. Soak my knees. My sexy knees. Do this for 3 hours every evening. Just to keep my knees shiny. A lot of fun, swampy elements added to this Lynchel home. Come curl up with a book. Could get a bit breezy, but hopefully the temperature is just right. A lot more wood elf elements here. Alright, we'll head into the barn stable here. May or may not be anything here, we'll see. Okay, pretty simple, semi-desolate bar. Maybe they packed up shop. Maybe somebody stole all the drinks. Okay, we'll head on inside. Okay, do we continue with a swampy theme, or is it going to be something completely different inside? Nope, kind of continuing with a swampy wood elfy theme. Don't see like a lot of wood elfy stuff, so it's kind of different. Kind of books sprinkled about. Seeing a lot of that. Might be some deeper meaning to it. Maybe Killer Bunny just really likes them books. I saw that with Cryhack spilled. Like every single book in the game in there. Good looking library. I don't see these wood elf shelves used enough. I think they look pretty nice here. Even have a little bit of stitching along here. Hey, they make good bookshelves. Wood elves don't get any love. Oh, we have we have dinner. Poor goat. Books everywhere. What does it mean? Maybe it's like a puzzle. Snakes being lowered into the cauldron. Kind of creepy. Or maybe they've just been stewed and they're being pulled out now. They look tasty. Argonian snakes on a rope. Kind of an interesting green quality furnishing. You can get these for really cheap. But they make a statement. They make a statement. Okay, we'll head back outside, see if there's anything out on the balcony. Oh, a few wood elf things here and there. Okay. Get a good view of everything. Nice swampy area. Okay, fun. Thank you, Killer Bunny, for letting me come and look at some of your homes. Next up, we'll go to Zendaira's Grand Cedric Villa, and we'll end on Wubin's Erstwhile Sanctuary. We'll have a good Wubin bread with our housing hike sandwich. Cry Havoc, steamed snack. Best way to cook it, over a bubbling cauldron. Have not really looked at any Grand Cedric Villa yet. Brand new, people got these for completing the Summerfall event. We did it, we earned this. Everybody with Somerset got this. Crispy, not crispy today. Zendaira, Sister Mary Margaret. Owning that style. I feel like I'm being judged. Okay, let's see what Zendaira has done with her Grand Cedric Villa. I mean, it's such a big space. I don't want to miss anything. Oh, I see a dock area. I'll head down here first. Oh, we're at a church. Okay. He stole this shed. That's kind of interesting that this is a tradable furnishing. It's a nice one. Okay, I have a little dock area. Oh, Zendaira must be a master angler. Does have the fishing boats. I still need to get that. Oh, I love this Bowes tapestry being used as a back sail here. Yeah, really adding a lot to these boats with these dock winches and the banners and the stools. It makes them look a lot more practical. Even adding lights on top, so we have a Daedric lantern here for the red, and then we have a Varla stone out there for the blue one. Cool. You have to dress up the boats a little bit. Oh, and we have another boat out there. Oh, fun. This one has a Nord banner and Kalanda stone. Kind of far away. Yellow, color-coded boats. I like the this little distinction there. Oh, there, okay, better look at it. Yes, okay. So much that you can do with the Grand Cedric Villa. A lot of water out here you can work with, which Zendaira did with the boats. Some of the corals. Let's see. There's a lot to explore. I'm just gonna walk about here. So much to look at. I have a good fishing setup here. Adding some bamboo reeds gives it a much different look. Very calm. Usually my impression of that. The falling petals from the trees help. Yes, very calm. Okay, continue to look around here. We have good Bella statue. I'm making good use of this natural fountain that's built in here. Just a little bit of flat water, adding some fan bushes and some trout. You know we love the trout, right? If you sub, you get the trout emote. Very calm. Okay, there's so much to look at. Grand District Villa is huge. I do like the lighting on the statue here. It's probably using a Varless stone. Maybe that's not that bright. It's using some sort of bluish light. Really adds a lot of contrast with the details on the statue. Zendira added water in the well. Solo likes the bamboo. Oh, Rogue. Yeah, you missed pretty well everything. Sorry. Yeah, we had some fun with Witches Festival stuff, and we did our live lecture showdown. We've done most of the housing hike now. We have a few homes left to show off, though, so you haven't missed everything. Yeah, adding lights to these mausoleum pieces really just makes things pop a bit. So these Aether Cut mushrooms came on the luxury furniture just a couple weeks ago, and I see that they make a good ring around like a tree here, like Zendira has done. That's pretty good looking. Adding more to this mausoleum piece. Hey, these Hughes Bane candlesticks fit just perfect in those little alcoves, don't they? Oh, we have a fun artist setup here. So we have an easel made out of wood elf frame parts. And the scale Hallelujah end table. And the artist palette. Paint a scene. Oh, I like the choice here. This is very well done. We have these kind of broken up arches in the background here, and it's used as inspiration for this painting. It's perfect placement. Okay, Rogue says Dream Shard, a little Dream Shard for the light. Okay, not as bright. The Varla would be pretty bright. Zendira says all the 2K enchanted lights. I love the setup here. Okay, more up the waterfall. You can get these little staircases for really cheap from the Alinor Home Goods Furniture. So if you need better access to anywhere in your home, they help a ton. Oh, I missed a room. Okay, a lot going on with the Grand District Villa here. Yeah, the gaming table. Come have a game. More of these plants. It looks like this is actually the cluster plant. Cluster mushrooms, but just angled up a bit into the tree. Instead of just necessarily using the climbing ones, you can use the cluster ones, just put them at an angle. Gives a really cool effect. Oh, good job with that. Next to checking out the tree out there. It can do that where other creatures would not be able to. Zendira says, the place is huge. For 700 items, that was hard to fill it. Zendira warning me that there's nothing down there because they run out of items. And again, using these cluster mushrooms at an angle, put them on this rock, get the full effect of it with just having to use one item. So that's really cool. Okay, hope I didn't miss anything outside. I'm gonna go head inside. Okay, hope I didn't miss anything. Okay, this is a reverent place. Try to not walk so fast. Wow, this feels very open. I see what Zendira did, so to partition this off a bit, she used a lot of these time-worn Eleanor bookcases. It makes these rooms feel a bit farther back. And, you know, adds all this bookshelf space that you can add things to as well. And we have these nice pews, side by side, craftable furnishing, some of these Dark Brotherhood candelabras. Fit with the reverent chapel theme. Banker has a sermon for us today. I see that the prayer statue from the luxury vendor seems to be very popular right now for these chapels. You see lots of donations. Just maybe I don't have anything to give. Sorry. These horns don't come off. Okay, I need to go see these side rooms. I mean, imagine that would have been difficult to decorate quite everything. That's 700 items. There's the library. You know, if you just need to fill some space, these grand full bookcases, Eleanor bookcases, they can get from their grit voucher vendor. This really does fill this room up. Makes it instantly recognizable as like a library. Kind of like a museum area here. Putting a lot of rare furnishings on display in these cases. Isn't there? Listen to J Hart's stream sermon. I like these meditation candles. In this little Eleanor shrine. Okay, head on up. Such a big space. Ooh, we have clockwork room up here. Got to do our mega structures. We'll just shout about the Dwemer from up on high. Oh, I didn't even like notice this from down there, but we have the climbing Aether Cup mushrooms from the luxury vendor up the wall here. It's like a really nice subtle light source there. It kind of reminds me of like stars too, so it feels a bit celestial in that way. Okay, go into the back room over here. If there's anything. Oh, there is stuff. Okay, good. Maybe somebody very important with the church buried here. A bit sinister with this relic. And Vivek here, lighting up this gazebo. Sandira says side rooms are for artifacts, 3 of them stacked up. Oh, I see. Cathedral of Light is what I called it. Yeah, very nicely done. Okay, the side rooms are just for artifacts. That makes sense. Pretty basic bedroom for maybe the preacher here. Simple life. Oh, it's for the nun. Let's see, where somebody else have a room too. Oh, I see. Oh, I like this hunt tapestry in this well here. Too fancy. Come soak my knees. Good use of the space, and you're able to make it work. Wait, cow carpet. All right, I missed the cow carpet. Oh, here's the cow carpet. Oh. Here we go, left my mark. Okay, did I miss anything else? Believe I did. Gothic Raven with the 200 bits. Thank you so much. Currently working for some mood lighting here for the streaming setup. That helps a ton. That helps a ton. Thank you so much. Mo. Been streaming for a long time at this point. Okay. Keep my throat wet. Do like the lighting in this room. Done a really great job with that. And the light catches on all of these wall art pieces. Oh no, it's been copyrighted. Oh no, I'm in trouble. The judge says it might be a relative moo. Very well could be. Can do some studying up here. A little bit more isolated. Okay, very great job, Zendira. Thank you for allowing me to tour your Grand Stagic Villa. We have one place left, I believe. I think. Okay, great. Okay, I have one place left for tonight's housing hike. Woburns Erstwhile Sanctuary, which is... has a library and store displays. We're looking forward to that. So we did see a lot of displays in Woburns Guild Hall in the Prize Pinnacle. Had lots of furnishings out on display, so people could get inspiration about like what they can use in their home. So it's kind of the thing. There are tons of furnishings in the game. So make good use of them. Use what works for you. You can make your home your own. Collector says, evening everyone. Good evening. Oh, so this is Ruben's library. Always with the stabbed cheese. See, that is a theme. I need a chubballoon on my shoulder. That would just be perfect. Just plop it right there. Be my good streaming companion. Now some parakeets. They don't cooperate very well. Ooh, this is kind of creepy. Using the kitty statue, but putting a skull on it makes it look like kind of a monstrous hybrid. Keys sticking out. Tehuanto says, are you viewing any of the haunted houses tomorrow? I missed the inn rooms. I think I may well just try to view all of them if I can. It's usually like a really tight, maybe I should say something about this, which is that the contests on the weekend contests for Divine Design Alliance are a little tight because of like a very narrow voting period. It gives me not a lot of time to actually go look at them, but I'll try to go look at them tomorrow. Do have another stream going on 5 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Doing some more housing tours. This library, Daedric Library. LVT says this place is all about the details. You can see that. I like the hand sticking out of the fire. Lots of details. Might be missing some. Let's see. Going behind here. Very creepy. Cold Harbor Compact. Gothic Raven says, for sure, Ruben always does an awesome job. Look at these flaming lights in the eyeballs there. Kind of creepy. Romina has a portal. And gives us anti-grav effect. Book being sucked in, maybe. So many details to take in. Rabbit escaping, cheese falling in. Kind of reminds me of Zendira's build with the Alice through the looking glass build. Is the rabbit escaping, or has it just fallen in? FEC says, yep, each book in every area is represented in amazing minute detail. This place is really extraordinary. Let's see, yeah, so we have various books being represented. Oh, I see, so this is about her scene, and so it includes all of this here. Scary pupper. I think some apples for the eyes. Makes them look a lot more scary. Big ritual stone to her scene. Offerings have been made. sister. So, using these books in a creative way. Ooh, looks like the bone dragon has just escaped from this portal. Really cool effect going on with that. Oh, LVC says the rabbit cauldron is a tribute to Gamer Ghouls, Shio's build from last year. That was fun. I love these little rabbits that you can use because they're supposed to be dead, but they always look like they're jumping if you place them the other way. Okay, don't want to miss anything. Wedding blossoms, direct me this way. Oh yeah, what you reading? Honored ancestors, eh? Okay, no wonder it's so solemn. You know, it says no dead bunnies. there are no dead bunnies. That's right, that's right. Big library. Looking at more elements here. Using some of these orc relief statues, just putting them in here. It look kind of funny. Kind of like they're just poking through. It's like the neighbors. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Le Shine plays. Thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate that. If you haven't checked these out, make sure to be using a lot of these new moat emotes. Have some fun with them. Thank you so much for the sub. Oh, I see. This is one of those new stinkhorn mushrooms that you can get from the Plunder Skulls. We might have had this from before, but hey, that makes a great nose, doesn't it? On a spooky tree. I like the blah mouth. Creepy eyes using sea sponges and starfish and just a little yellow light. Kind of really creepy. Don't have dreams about this tonight. Let's try to play this thing with the mooing trout. Perfect, perfect, thank you. Tehuatl says, as I played the Taran for 14 years and wow, I appreciate the theme. Oh, I like this too. So we have these just kind of built-in alcoves. You can just shove these sorts of paintings back here. Oh, some of these are the fancy Vardenfell ones too. Just get a lot of color out of that. They kind of look like windows in a way. Maybe that's what it's going for. Ooh, really gussied up fountain. I see we have somebody diving into the fountain. This is why you need to have the signs that say no diving, right? Because there's going to be that one person. It's like a weird upskirt shot. Did not realize that was a design underneath. Don't look, kids. Okay. Obviously says you have to read the books associated with each area to make sense of the tableau. Oh, yeah, there are books with every one of these. Oh, so Nereid stole their husband. Oh, I see. So you can kind of look at this. And then it goes along with this. That's funny. So it's these books, and they have their depictions out here with the furnishings. That's really fun. Fortunately, I don't have a lot of time to look at every single book here. Crow and Ravens. Oh, we even have... Oh, see, we even have the new Ravens from the furnishing pack. Current pack has a lot of fun items, including like the scarecrow with the crows. And this wreath with a crow. That tree has wings. How does that work? Praelius says, Wubin was busy. Yeah, I've already incorporated a lot of these into... Oh, Wubin has already incorporated a lot of these new furnishings into his build. Library. History of Zon, the Scale Caller. Yes, we do have the dragon summoning. So using every little alcove here to tell a different story. Let's see, I'll backtrack a bit here. Monomyth, Dragon God and Missing God. Ooh, really great fire effect on that face. Witches of Hag Fen. And then what Wubin has done has displayed kind of what the Witches of Hag Fen might do here. Really great lighting. Just so much to take in. Moon sugar for glossy fur. That is really cute. You can only have so many pets in your build, so Wubin has used a lot of these statue cats in place here too. Really fun. Obviously says he's been on a roll. Very cool. Bella with the flower eyes. Ooh, even have a big clockwork. Ooh, can I get down there? I think I can. Quite cool clockwork builds. That I did miss one back room. See if I can't get back there. Yeah, we have more books coming in. Wubin will have to tell these stories in other homes, I suppose. Devil JH0 says, game sure can be pretty. Yeah, there's a lot they can do with the housing. Make this look nice. 9 commands of the 8 divines. And hey, look, we have each of the divine sigils here. Okay, back room. Is there anything in the back room? This is my first time being here, so this has been really fun. Seeing this library kind of acted out. Oh, there is more in the back room. Werewolf's Confession. Woo. Whoa. Block this off with these giant mushrooms. Oh, howdy, Vivek. Seems appropriate. The giant Vardenfell mushrooms. Like, just trickling in. Perfect. And a whole bunch of books about the tribunal. So yeah, it's a cool place, definitely. VC says, the thing that makes Whoop's build so amazing is the raw, insane creativity. His stuff is always completely original, and yeah, this was very wowing. Great job, Wubin. Well, thank you for letting me come and look at your home. Okay, thank you everybody for the housing hike. We'll wrap up. We'll do some giveaways after. Tell you about more things coming up. So thank you everybody for the housing hike. Hope people had some fun touring houses here, just getting a sense of what people are able to do with their homes or what they do with their homes. A lot of different levels of creativity and, you know, skill, and just also people use these for different functions. A lot of people do role playing with them. A lot of people just really go all at it with the creative builds. So really fun storytelling here. Like literally, this is what Wubin has done. Is he's told stories with each of these builds using the books in the game. So this is really fun. So have fun with ESO. Have fun with housing. Hope this has been inspirational. I hope that you can go out and have fun with your own home. So have fun and stay spicy.